Liverpool are the best team in Europe right now. I don't care what anyone says. They are genuinely frightening. It doesn't matter if it's Salah, Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo, Jota, or Luis Diaz. They are simply ridiculous. No one is stopping them right now. They've just beaten Bayer Leverkusen, last year's Bundesliga winner, last year's nearly unbeaten trebles. That's how good they were. They've just beaten them 4-0. And honestly, Luis Diaz, mate, oh my God. That hat trick was a joke, an absolute joke. The first goal, by the way. And Arne Slot, this man has come in to Anfield. I'm going to say it, I really enjoy watching Liverpool play. They've got everything. They can control a game. And all of a sudden, bang, they just switch it on and they are all over you like a tramp on hot chips. They're so defensively solid. Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, and it don't matter if it's Tsimikas or Robertson. They can also bring on Connor Bradley. The midfield, the balance of McAllister, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones tonight. Really, really, really good. We got to start giving them serious props because they are, for me, the team to beat. They're top of the Premier League. They're top of the Champions League. They've scored 10 in the Champions League and conceded 1. And everyone said, when Jurgen Klopp goes, there's going to be a drop-off. I'm actually going to say it right now. They look better. They look a lot more in control of matches. There's no more end-to-end basketball settings. They are wearing down their teams. It's the right in-game tactical changes from the manager. You know, Trent and the fullbacks aren't bombing up the field anymore. They look a lot more defensively sound. And tonight we saw, I'm going to call it a masterclass. A second half masterclass from Arne Slot. And we saw in another game, Manchester City get destroyed. We saw in this game, Bayer Leverkusen get destroyed. Before I bring up the lineup, I'm just going to go straight into it. Luis Diaz, this guy, mate. This guy is absolutely phenomenal. I understand why Liverpool fans love him. I really understand it. 3 goals in the Champions League, 5 goals in the Premier League, 1 goal in the League Cup, 9 goals and 2 assists in 15 games. He is unstoppable at the moment. An absolute joy to watch. And fair play to Arne Slot. Went into this game, made a couple of changes. He brought in Curtis Jones. He started Cody Gakpo. He dropped Robertson. And that Liverpool team, you look at the bench as well. You look at the changes that were made in the game, right? If we scroll down. Szoboszlai, Robertson, Núñez, Connor Bradley, and Quansah. And that is a strong Leverkusen side, by the way. You've got the creative little genius in Florian Wirtz. Grimaldo's very good. Frimpong looked good. He had the ball in the back of the net, but it was ruled out. Defensively, solid with Hincapi, Tara, and Tapsoba. Midfield balance of Garcia, Xhaka, and Palacios. But they got absolutely torn to shreds in that second half. The first half, I'm not going to lie, it was very, very even. Bayer Leverkusen did have the ball in the back of the net. They had a lot more possession. And I thought the game would go in the first half what I thought it would be like. A very cagey sort of game, sort of a game of chess. Two really good managers. Obviously, Xabi Alonso returns to Anfield. Didn't get the return he wanted. He returns. Leverkusen kind of started the game well. You know, they had a number of shots. They looked like they was up for it. They looked a really strong, threatening side. And I thought genuinely I thought they'd score tonight. I really did. When I look at the Liverpool second half, because this is where all the action was. This is where Arne Slot changed this game. You know, towards the end of the first half, I thought, right, Liverpool are knocking on the door now. It's only a matter of time before they get their goal. And the pass from Curtis Jones to Luis Diaz is absolute. The weight of pass is ridiculous. The first touch is a joke, but it's the finish. The finish is genuinely exquisite. It's absolutely exquisite. It really, really is. It is like you've never seen. Honestly, Dominic Solanke did something similar against Aston Villa. Like Herdecky's coming out, he's charging out, arms are open wide. You know, he's in a really strong position, the goalkeeper, and he just scoops it over his head. It is a delightful, delightful finish. And Liverpool make it 1-0. Now, when they got their first goal, I never thought in a million years, I never thought that they would go out there, get a second, get a third, and get a fourth. I never thought. I thought they would, you know, be in this game 100%. I thought Leverkusen would respond 100%. But then they get a second, then they get a third, and then they get a fourth. And 2 minutes later, the ball from Mohamed Salah to Cody Gakpo, who is in the form of his life right now, who's got 4 goals in the League Cup. You know, Cody Gakpo is really. I thought when Arne Slot took over, we would see an improved Cody Gakpo. He knows him from the Eredivisie. Of course, he wasn't at PSV, he was at Feyenoord, but we know what he's capable of. And he's now got 6 goals this season and 2 assists in 14 games or 16 games, whatever it is. He's starting to become a bit of a nuisance for teams now. You know, bagged again tonight. The cross from Mohamed Salah is a joke. It's an absolute joke. And then bang, back of the net from the header. And I'm thinking, right, now surely Leverkusen are going to bounce back now. Surely. And then the ball from Mohamed Salah again. It's ridiculous. Luis Diaz has got a lot of space. The first touch is just ridiculous. It's a joke. The technical prowess to take that down under pressure and then bang, it's in the back of the net. And I'm thinking, right, they're now 3-0 up against Bayer Leverkusen. Like, this isn't normal. This isn't normal, mate. And then Nunes comes on, gets the shot at goal, and there is the little Colombian who gets his hat-trick. And Liverpool have just beaten Bayer Leverkusen 4-0. And I'm going to say it right now. They're the best team in Europe. They are simply the best team in Europe. And Arne Slot has got Liverpool fans believing again. Arne Slot has brought through what Liverpool fans were crying out when Klopp left. They thought they were going to be in the dumps. They thought their time was going to be over. But this is honestly unbelievable. Look at the numbers. Played 4, won 4. The only team in the Champions League to have won 4 out of 4. Villa could do it tomorrow. But they've scored 10. They've conceded 1. They've got +9 goal difference. The best in the Champions League by a country mile. Then you look at their Premier League stats, right? Then you look at what Liverpool have done in the Premier League. They have won 8 of their first 10 games. They've scored 19. They've conceded 6. They've got the best goal difference in the Premier League. Arne Slot, as a manager, has played 2 in the League Cup, 4 in the Champions League. So that's 6 and 10. So that's 16 games, right? And he has won 14 of 16. They've lost 1 against Forest and they drew to Arsenal away. 14 of your first 16 games he has won. Put some respect on this guy's name. They are phenomenal right now. Their players are in peak of their powers in Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Trent looks defensively better, right? And everyone said, oh, they've got this run of games. You know, Liverpool are going to struggle. Liverpool are in the mud. Mate, I don't know what people are looking at. Everyone said, oh, we're really going to find out what Liverpool are made of. We're really going to find out what this Liverpool team is about. Look at these results. They've gone out to Germany and beaten Leipzig. They've beaten Brighton home and away in the League Cup and in the league. Going 1-0 down against Brighton, where Manchester City and Arsenal both lost. They've beaten Chelsea. They've gone to Arsenal and drew. And then they've just dismantled the Bundesliga champions Bayer Leverkusen 4-0. This is ridiculous. And I'm going to say it now. Look at they're going to beat Real Madrid and Manchester City. I'm telling you now, they will beat Madrid and City. And like I said, their next 6 games, that other than St. James's Park, the tough ones are at home. They'll beat Villa on Saturday, mark my words. Mark my words, they will beat Villa. Right? They will beat Real Madrid, who tonight have just been battered by AC Milan at the Bernabeu, the same Liverpool side that battered AC Milan at the San Siro. Manchester City right now look defensively all over the place. I am telling you guys, this Liverpool side is phenomenal. They have got all the traits, all the ability. They're coming back from games. They're winning games. They're keeping clean sheets. They are the team to beat. Whether this is sustainable, we will find out in due course. But right now, I'm telling you guys, they are on the brink of something here. They're in the League Cup quarterfinals, where they've got a favourable draw against Southampton, right? They've got Villa, Southampton, Madrid, City, Newcastle, Everton, Girona, and Fulham. Dare I say Liverpool are going to win their next 8? They can't. They can't. There is no way they're like... I'm saying there's no way, but they just keep proving me wrong. This Liverpool side are phenomenal. He's got the balance. He knows when to bring Curtis Jones in. He knows when to drop McAllister, Gravenberch. Everyone said, where's Zubimendi? Everyone said Liverpool are lacking something. They genuinely are ridiculous. They're ridiculous, mate. Honestly. Look at the results they've had this season. They've beaten Chelsea, right? They've beaten Man United. They've beaten Leverkusen. They've drawn with Arsenal. They've beaten Leipzig. They're in the League Cup quarter-final. They're top of the Champions League. They're top of the Premier League. They are the team to beat. They're the best team in Europe. And look, I enjoy watching them play, but if I was a Liverpool fan right now, I would be on cloud 9. The international break comes on Saturday. And one thing that Liverpool have got as well is the advantage. Aston Villa are playing tomorrow night in Belgium. You know, they've got an extra day's rest. They've got the travel. I know it's only Belgium, but, you know, it gives you a huge advantage for Liverpool. 1 day's extra rest, and then we go into international break. And if they come back with a fully fit squad that's injury-free, that Arne Slot can work with and keep building, I am telling you guys, they are going to do something this season if they carry on like this. Arsenal at the moment are sliding down the table. Manchester City are getting... They've just had 3 back-to-back-to-back defeats and they've been battered 4-1 by Sporting. This Liverpool side aren't getting battered. They're defensively sound. They're winning all their games. They're keeping clean sheets. They're the team to beat. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you have dropped a like on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. The road to 30,000 subscribers is well and truly on. And we are under 300 away. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you all for watching. I am out.